We recently featured dog adoption on Connecticut Style, and today we're giving equal time to homeless cats and kittens who are scavenging for food and struggling to survive. Forgotten Felines is a local organization entirely run by volunteers, helping to get the cats off the streets into permanent, loving homes. Joining me now is Michael Song, an active volunteer whose family has actually fostered and adopted over 30 cats and kittens over the last 5 years. That's pretty amazing.
It's been a wonderful journey.
How do you do that?
Well, we work with Forgotten Felines, which is a fantastic shelter on the shoreline. And essentially what happens is periodically that shelter gets overflowed. There are too many cats there because of the growing crisis of cats sort of being abandoned due to the economy, due to just people moving away. So people from the community come forward and open up their homes and sort of shelter these cats for a few weeks while they're kittens. And people can come to your home, fall in love with the cats, and then adopt them. So it's really not too tough to do, and it's a great way to give back to the community and help out some cats that really need help.
Oh, that's great. Now, tell us about this crisis. How big of a crisis is it?
It's really been growing dramatically. There's a few factors. The tough economy has led to a lot of abandoned cats. There's also some substance abuse issues where people will sort of abandon or abuse a cat. One of the cats that we found was in a cellar for about 4 years, just kind of living off of whatever it could find.
That's terrible.
Yeah, the cats are sometimes really hungry, really starving, and Forgotten Felines takes them in, cleans them up, gives them health care, gets their shots, gives them that clean bill of health, and it's a perfect time to adopt a cat like that.
Okay, you've actually brought a cat into the show today.
We sure have.
So who is this?
This is Belle, and Belle actually was in an abandoned house for several years, just trying to survive, just trying to scrape by, and Forgotten Felines took her in, cleaned her up, spayed and neutered. That's a big part of the program, and so you can see that she's there with my wife, Kristen, and she's looking for a loving home. She actually has another sister, too, named Mia, just the same type of beautiful look and feel of that cat. There's literally over 100 cats at the shelter.
Well, she's behaving herself so well.
She's adorable.
She really is adorable. That's great. All right, we actually have some more pictures of some of the cats who are looking for a home. Let's take a look at the first one here. And this is, oh, look at her beautiful eyes.
This is Valerie. Look at those eyes, but after you take in those beautiful blue eyes, look at her ear. She was found behind a dumpster in a restaurant, sort of in a parking lot, and she was literally fighting for her life. And what we're looking for right now is someone to say, hey, Valerie, we'll take you into our home, we'll open up our hearts to you. Maybe you've got kids, you want to teach them responsibility of taking care of an animal. All that you have to do is go to ForgottenFelinesCT.org, and you can see all the beautiful pets that are out there.
And there's some more of the cats.
Toby's also looking for a home. She's got beautiful sort of those beautiful or brownish, yellow eyes.
Oh, look at this one.
They're gorgeous. We were just at the shelter yesterday, which is a beautifully well-run facility, and you can go there, or you can go to some of the places that are fostering the overflow cats. But it really has reached a crisis, and the cats are starved for affection. They're looking for someone. I think of them as heroes, people who come in and say, I'll open up my home to a beautiful pet like that. There's Pumpkin. Pumpkin's been there for a while. It's a temporary sanctuary. So we're really eager to get people involved and have them come down. The cats are well worth it. The time is well spent.
So what happens here? Do people find the cats and bring them to the organization? How does that work?
Lots of times it is a question where people say, you know what, there's a house on my street. We see there's 3 or 4 cats there one week, and the next couple of months suddenly there's 8 or 9. When cats aren't spayed, when they're not neutered, they multiply. And of course now you've got 80 cats, 60 cats all fighting for a little bit of food. It's a terrible situation. It's not healthy. So Forgotten Felines does an amazing job of making sure every cat gets a clean bill of health from a veterinarian. They get their shots. They get what they need. So yeah, it multiplies out there, and then people see, they pick up the phone, and they contact Forgotten Felines.
Are you able to find a home for every one of these cats?
You know what? The honest answer is no. There are some cats that are kind of sick, and what's beautiful about Forgotten Felines is they'll take some of those cats on too. But most of them we're pretty lucky with. But right now in particular, with the winter coming, we're seeing a overflow in our main shelter, and that's why we're hoping people go to the website and check it out, because you might find a companion for the next 10 years of your life, and believe me, they'll give you as much love as you give them.
And do you need more volunteers as well?
We do. As a matter of fact, we have a family of volunteers, and I can't say enough about the people who give up their time out of a busy day to come in and help out. There's lots to do, giving medications to the cats that aren't well, just feeding them, making sure they find a home. But absolutely, we need volunteers, and you can also donate. donate on the website as well. If you're just thinking, hey, now that's a good cause, helping out cats who are desperate, who really need help, you can go to the website and contribute as well.
Again, that website is?
ForgottenFelinesCT.org.
CT.org. And that's, this actually also, I think, involves all the shoreline towns, or is it throughout the state?
Well, it's Brantford to Essex right now.
Okay.
It started with just one caring person 15 years ago. It's moved to 10 towns on the shoreline, and I think this organization should be worldwide. It should be global because there's so many pets that need love.
Absolutely.
Need a home.
And you know they're everywhere in Connecticut as well, so it would be great if we could expand throughout the state.
It's absolutely a statewide issue, and it's a great way to help out, and it's a healthy thing too to do for your community. You don't want cats who are out in the wild without seeing a vet at least once a year, or spayed or neutered. And I think this is a great win-win-win for everybody.
It is, absolutely. Michael, thank you for being here with us.
We can't tell you how much we appreciate the opportunity to talk about Forgotten Felines.
We're glad that we're able to help.